Hi guys, I'm back. I'm all wet and messy. This is the next part to my sequel of my curly hair routine. So I just got out of the shower from shampooing and conditioning my hair. Refer to the previous video of this sequel to know what I shampooed with and what I conditioned with, detangled with. So now I am about to apply my deep conditioner and sit under the hooded dryer for 30 minutes. And then get from under the hooded dryer and let the conditioner cool down and sit in for an additional 30 minutes. So that would be an hour. So before I apply my deep conditioner, I soak up some of the water, and I don't use a towel because towels can pull out your hair. So I stick to regular material like just a t-shirt or shorts or something. So I'm just going to soak up some of that water. And the purpose of this is because I don't know how true it is. I didn't do a whole lot of research, but it kind of made sense where your hair is kind of like a sponge. So if it's full of water, by the time you add your conditioner, there's not enough space left in the hair shaft to soak up the conditioner. So it's best to kind of pat it a little bit. Don't have it too dry because you want the conditioner to be able to slip through well. But you want to soak up some of the water. So that's all the water that came out of my hair. That's good enough. So next I have my conditioner that I mixed. Again, refer to the previous video to know what I mixed and how I mixed it. So I'm just going to scoop into it. It's a good amount. And I'm just going to rub it in my hands and apply it, beginning with the top. Go to the back. Split it down the middle. And this is well, not exactly, but part of also how I detangle. Starting with the top and then splitting it down the middle. And then going like that. The ends are always important, so I will definitely get to the ends. And when I say get to the ends, I really mean like directly taking a nice handful and applying it there. That's the oldest part of your hair, so it's the most delicate part. The longer you can keep that healthy, the least amount of trimming you need to do on your hair. And I go to the next side. So as you guys know, the least trimming you do, the longer your hair can grow without you having to cut it. And that's if you care about length and retention and whatnot. Alright, so that's pretty much all through here. I'm going to flip my head over. Make sure you guys can see me. And always get the back. As I said in my pre-poo video, the back of my hair is a bit more of a coarse texture. So always make sure I give that a lot of love. Try to keep it soft. It's also another way to get to your ends because the back of your hair, you see this? This is the ends. So flipping your hair over helps to get to those ends that you would miss if you didn't flip it. Again, focusing on the ends, and everything is pretty much covered now. I'm just going to finish it off. I might do a little bit of this to make sure I get in the middle there, especially when you have a lot of hair. Got to make sure you don't miss any spots. Again, saturate the ends. And again, the ends are also back here. It's important to get it to the, further closer to the scalp, but not as important in the ends. So some people don't even like putting it too much to the scalp, depending if they have like fine hair, because then their scalp will end up oily and it'll weigh their hair down. So it all depends on your hair type. And again, with a lot of things in here, it's kind of like trial and error. For me, I can get pretty close to my scalp because my kinks don't get easily weighed down. So then I'm just going to flop it like this. And I'm leaving these ends out because when I put my cap over and sit under the dryer, I want the heat to really hit here. Again, the ends is the most important part. So I'm just going to rinse my hands. I'll turn around so you guys can see in a minute. So this is the back. Nothing special. And then I get my little conditioning cap because I have a lot of hair and possibly a big head. The cap does not cover everything, but it's okay. It's covering the most important part, which is the ends. I could get a second cap and put it over. That's good enough. Alright, so I'm going to go sit under the dryer for 30 minutes. Sit outside of the dryer for an extra 30 minutes. I was told it's important to let your hair cool down before you jump right in and wash it out. I guess that should allow your hair shaft to close. Kind of like your face, where they say when you're rinsing your face off, it's good to wash with cool water to close the pores. So probably the same concept for your hair. You don't want to rinse out your conditioner right after you leave the dryer because your hair is still kind of hot. So, alright, and that's it. Alright guys, I'll see you again.